I would like to know if the science who pretend to change metal to gold, alchemy, is it a science who is sent by God? And I would like to know if astronomy come from astrology, come from astronomy, and is the planet can give an influence to the human being?
That's right. Not a bit. Okay.
It's the astrology. Yeah. The one you're describing now,
Yes.
the effect of various stars and constellations upon human beings here on earth, which effects are supposed to carve each destiny here on earth. This is the question, no? Right. Right? Now the answer to your questions, this is twofold, have been repeatedly given by me in my various discourses. But for the benefit of our listeners, now I have to repeat them, not entirely, but the crux of my answers are going to be repeated here. Astronomy is a scientific branch of knowledge, and it deals with the facts of creation as scientists discover them. There is absolutely no reflection against astronomy in the Holy Quran. In fact, the Holy Quran repeatedly draws human attention to astronomy and requires them to study more astronomy in greater depth, in greater width, so that they discover the secrets of Allah's creation more and more and bow their head in submission to Him. This is the role of astronomy mentioned in the Quran. Nowhere astrology is mentioned as having any valid independent entity which commands the fate of people. On the other hand, it is strongly condemned. The habit of people is strongly condemned who relate great events of the world to astronomical happenings, which are not astrological happenings, but they drag them out of their mooring from astronomy to astrology. For instance, they see changes in the heavens of great comets, etc., appearing and so on and so forth, without any authentic source of divine revelation. Many people refer to them as commanding the destiny of man below. Now this is mixing up astronomy with astrology. This has no valid basis. This is rejected by the Holy Prophet. But when Allah so decides that astronomy and astrology should be mixed in a certain sphere under certain context, then it is not like an ignorant human being trying to mix up things. God is the creator. He can repeatedly mention events of astronomy which under His command sometimes indicate the spiritual phenomenon occurring below on earth. This is what the Quran has done. This is done specifically in relation to the eclipse of sun and moon, which would occur when Christ would have His re-advent. Hadith also supports it. So here you cannot object that Allah agrees here that the effect of astronomical occurrences automatically is transferred to the things happening below on earth. They fail to understand the message of this. The message is that God who has created astronomy, only He could know when certain things would happen in stars and moon and sun. No human could know. So He has organized things in a manner that they would happen while something of a prophecy would be realized on earth, and they will help understand that prophecy and its realization. Only in this context they are presented by Allah to follow the message, because that message was predicted. It was the prediction which has come true. It is not the direct influence of stars which have created something below. Understand? Fully?
There was a second part in my question. I asked...
I'll come to that. First,
يقول